Okay, we thought we'd show you our rainy day setup. We are in what campground?
Johnson Lake.
Johnson Lake. This is Alaskan State Park near Kasilof.
Yes, south of Soldotna.
Kind of near the Kenai River. A ton of salmon fishermen are going at it hard in this area. But
like if they put their arms like this, they would touch one another. The salmon run is on.
Anyway, this is our screen room set up with the sides. We have 3 sides for it. Pretty waterproof. It's been raining for 2 days now, and we set up in here, and we can cook and lounge in here. Pretty nice. Not a bad arrangement. We're going to have some bacon and eggs and toast this morning, so we don't get that kind of breakfast very often, but every now and then it's really nice to have, especially when you're camping. So yeah, makes for a good lazy Saturday morning.
Oh yeah, it's Saturday, July 16, and it's chilly.
Yep. Okay, tell me what we got going on here.
Well, we're at Coho Beach in Kasilof, Alaska, where it's the salmon run. I think any kind of salmon you want are running right now. We have campers all the way up this beach, and then where the bank is probably unstable this way, there's a break, and then you can see, well, I don't know if you can see on the GoPro, but there's campers all the way down there. And it's cold. This is Cook Inlet.
And it's about 50 degrees and raining.
And cold, windy.
Yep. But everybody seems to be having a good time.
Everybody's having fun.
Little kids driving four-wheelers.
Little kids driving four-wheelers. Oh, man.
Okay.
It's a cold, cold day.
Summertime in Alaska.
Summertime in Alaska, July.
Now we're on Clam Gulch on Cook Inlet, and there was a sign that said, "Attention clam diggers. This place is officially closed to digging clams." So I guess there won't be any clam digging going on this afternoon.
We're in the city of Kenai, Alaska, in front of the Church of the Assumption of the Virgin Mary, which was built in 1894. It's a Russian Orthodox church. You know, I love the old churches. This one.
So what is this?
This little chapel is called the St. Nikolai Chapel and was built in 1906 as a tribute to a fella named Iguaman Nikolai, who was responsible for bringing the smallpox vaccine up here to the Kenai Peninsula. Wow, it's really cool. I mean, it's the middle of July, and we're wearing our sweatshirts that our daughter Holly got us for Christmas. We'd be freezing without them. Thank you, Holly. And a winter hat. But it stopped raining, so we're happy about that. And here is our setup. But open and sunny today. Chuck is packing up, trying to dry stuff out so that when we head out tomorrow, we're not loading up wet stuff like our
screen room here, and that was the rug you had in his hand. But it's been awfully nice. We've enjoyed it. We're learning all these great campsites.
I guess for the next time we come back. And Johnson Lake State Campground here at the end of the Tustamina Lake is about 1 mile south of Kasilof and the Kasilof River, and 12 miles south of the Kenai River at Sadoltna. Those are the only two places that Alaskan residents can dip net for salmon. Camping is kind of at a premium here, but we're on a lake, not the rivers. So we were able to get a good campsite, and there's a lot open here. But the dip netting at the mouths of those rivers is something to see. They are wading out in these, I looked today, the Kenai River is like a constant 54.8 degrees. And they're in their waders, chest high, with their dip nets, hoping to catch a salmon. So it'd be a lot of fun. Chuck's been over a few times to this little lake and has caught some rainbow trout, but they've not been big enough. So he's just gone now, hoping maybe that he can catch some dinner. There's a couple.
All right, we're in Homer. That's our campground over there. It's called Mariner. It's a city campground.
On the start of the Homer Spit.
Right at the beginning of the Spit. $20 a night. Twice as good as Seward. Got the same thing for 40 in Seward.
Right. And right over there, on the other side of us, is Kachemak Bay. And this is Cook Inlet. And it's cold. I don't know how they're in the water out there. But everything's relative, right? If you live here, it might be a beautiful day. We've been camped here on the Homer Spit for the last 3 nights. When we got here, it was clear, and then immediately started raining, and as we're leaving now, it's cleared off. But I think we've got about a 10-day forecast for rain. So here are the views. This, on the left side of the car, is Kachemak Bay. And then over on this side is Cook Inlet. So where we were camped, the Spit is maybe a couple 100 feet wide, which gave us a lot of wind. And it was maybe around 50 with high gusting winds. But Homer's pretty cool. It has both the Spit, where all the action is, kind of the touristy shops. Also deep water, it's a deep water port, so they've got huge barges in here. And it's a fishing port. You can charter a boat and go out halibut fishing, because it's the halibut fishing capital of the world. And while the weather's not been great, we really have enjoyed our time here. We got to hang out with Marianne and Jack some more, so that was fun. We went into town. We had dinner in town last night. It was really good at the Alibi. Prices were reasonable. I felt like we had our first really great meal for good normal prices instead of crazy high prices. So I'll just let you look here. We're coming up to both the commercial fishing and the commercial deep water docks and the tourism. Oh yeah, here's the really cool houseboat. That I think an artist lives here. It is private property, but look how cool that is.
cool in a very dumpy kind of way.
Yeah, funky. So here we go. Straight ahead, the mountains are part of the Kenai Fjords National Park. The Harding ice field is right up there, you know, with the glaciers. You can actually see, I know you can't see it.
Multiple glaciers.
Yeah, multiple glaciers, an ice field. And I know you can't see it, but most of these have the blue ice of the glaciers.
There's another campground, City of Homer campground up here to the left. It's called Fishing Hole, right?
Yes,
Fishing Hole.
Fishing Hole.
And it's, you can just camp along the parking lot, camping like we're doing, $20 a night up here also. So there's plenty of places to camp.
Including like this guy who's just pulled up on the side of the beach. That's the deep water port that we're looking at over there. You can see that glacier.
You can see all the big
ships. I don't know.
This is city camping right here at its finest. Just grab a spot in a mud hole and pay $20 a night and you're good.
And here's, oh yeah, here's people camping on the beach. I think for free right here.
Oh, that's a fee area.
Oh, that's a fee area. But here are some of the little shops. Cook Inlet. And then parking for the port over here. And you can see it kind of reminds me of, you know, any town that's kind of caters to tourism on this stretch of the road anyway.
Lots of little places to eat and buy crafts and souvenirs.
Yeah. We walked around here yesterday with Marianne and Jack. I wanted to pick up a few more souvenirs for kids and grandkids. So we walked around in the heavy drizzle.
Yeah.
But
between Seward and Homer, I think we both kind of like Seward a little better.
yeah, I think so.
Less kind of, Seward is less chaotic. And maybe the weather was a little better too, so
Yeah.
that might have a lot to do with it. But
Down here is kind of the...
Homer is kind of chaotic.
Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, you got the heavy commercialism of the, you know, big fishery, and then all the tourists. So.
And freight.
Yeah. Here's where you would take the ferry, the marine highway from Homer. You could hop on it there with your vehicle and your motorhome. And here's Land's End. That's it. Got to turn around,